Assalamu alaikum, peace and blessings. How are you all doing out there on this beautiful, pretty mild Sunday for us here in the city of Cleveland? It wasn't all cold and frigid temperatures and the white stuff coming out the sky. Nope, none of that. It was a very mild, rainy day. All right, very comfortable. I didn't have to put on the boots, had on the Crocs today. All right, so I hope you guys had some pretty chill weather, or if not, and it was, it was too cold or too wet for you, whatever the case, I still hope that you all enjoyed your day, or maybe the beginning of your day, right? Because right here we were Eastern Standard Time, all right? Other places, I know 8 hours ahead, 5 hours ahead, behind, whatever time of day it is, I hope that you are just doing absolutely swell, okay? Again, my name is Miss Sasha, and as you guys see the name on the screen, and I'm the founder and executive director of ABC Read, as you guys can probably see above me, right? I got the little plaque on the wall. ABC Read is the nonprofit organization that I started over 10 years ago with the mission to develop and nurture a culture of literacy in Black and brown and underserved communities. We do this by way of having dope reading experiences for the community that are intergenerational, so we want the whole community involved. We also have parent workshops, book clubs. We just finished our very first book club for the youth, 3rd to 5th grade. They read the book JD and the Great Barber Battle, and they were just extremely ecstatic about that, all right? And we also read books aloud, all right? We're going to the schools. We'll read books aloud to different classrooms. We're going to different community events, have read alouds. So these are things that ABC Read is doing, because we are on a mission to combat the high levels of illiteracy that has been plaguing our communities for decades. So with that being said, this is why I am here on this Sunday evening for me, for you all right? And the book that I have for you guys, Abdul's Story. Yes, that's right. This is not my first time reading this book, but for those of you, this is your first time here, please put in the chat for me, put in the comment section that this is your first time, all right? And if it is, I welcome you. I hope that you enjoy this time, this read aloud space. This is a welcoming, safe space, safe zone for everybody. It is inclusive of everyone, but I always make it clear, we are intentional about reading books that majority reflect, again, Black and brown and underserved communities. Why? Because when it comes to illiteracy, these are the communities that have been affected the most in terms of illiteracy. All right. When you have statistics like, fourth grade Black children, only 17%, maybe a little bit lower in some places, reading proficient while they're in the 4th grade. So only about 17%, like I said, those numbers kind of fluctuate. 17% of 4th grade Black children reading proficiently, meaning what, that they can read on grade level? That's an atrocity. That's crazy. And then you have here within the city of Cleveland and Cuyahoga County, that's where Cleveland is in Cuyahoga County, you have 66% of the adults that are functionally illiterate. All right, which means, again, they're reading basically like on a 3rd or 4th grade level. Okay, you're talking about, just basic daily activities that a lot of us who are literate, who can read and who are reading, okay, things like maybe reading the back of a medicine bottle or reading directions. If you're trying to put something together, those things are very important. We need to read for everything. We need to read for any and everything that we do. We cannot rely upon just maybe a picture or somebody telling us. We need to be empowered. We need to know how to read. And so, again, this is why ABC Read was founded, okay, with us in mind, all right? So with that being said, this story, Abdul's story, by Jamilah Thompkins-Bigelow, illustrated by Tiffany Rose. You guys see his little handsome face on the cover, right? You know, kind of got the, this look like, like, oh man, a little worried, right? A little, like trying to figure it out. What's going on with Abdul's story? Well, we're about to find out, all right? So you guys are ready? Let's do it. Thank you. I see somebody put something in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. Excellent. If it's your first time, please put it in the chat. Give me some thumbs up. I welcome you. For my old heads, thank you. Make sure you share this video as well, all right? I love this right here. Love it. Yes, Walaikum Salam. What's up, son? Yes, yes, indeed. I love this. I have read the story actually to my student earlier, and it's so cool. I love how they designed this book. Got the paper, right? So cool. Got the eraser, got the smudges. What's going on with Abdul? All right, we're about to find out, y'all. I love it. Got the pencil. Here we go. Abdul loved to tell stories. He told one about the high-stepping kids who collected donations in booths. Another about the teenagers who danced in subway cars. He had one about the bow-tie-wearing man hawking bean pies on Broad Street. And even one about the woman who sold water ice from her basement on hot summer days. Writing these stories was hard, though. Making lowercase b face the right way was tricky. P and S, too. Silent letters were downright sneaky. How could Abdul know there was an E if it never made a sound? Abdul loved straight lines like the ones his barber shaved. But Abdul's scribbly, scratchy, scrawly letters never stayed on any line. During writing period each day, he wrote, then erased his mistakes. Wrote, then erased. Wrote, then erased. His classmates had neat sentences. Abdul had smudges. Why write his stories anyway? The people and places in his school books never looked or sounded like the people or places he knew. Some stories are for books, Abdul decided, but not his. One day, Abdul's class had a visitor. Mr. Muhammad had lines straighter than straight around his beard and hairline. His sneakers, like Abdul's, had not a single crease or scuff. Mr. Muhammad was a writer. He read a story about a watchful boy with hair shaved low and skin the color of night. Women braided hair on front steps in this story. Girls with clacking beads jumped rope, and men in white thobes prayed on the sidewalk outside a full storefront mosque. The boy watched over this community. Write new stories with new superheroes, Mr. Muhammad said. Abdul pressed his paper down firmly. He could be an author like Mr. Muhammad. But B played tricks again. Mr. Muhammad walked around reading each child's work. He was getting close. Does silent E go there? Silent U? Erase, erase, erase. Abdul tried writing neatly. Write, erase, erase, rip. He slammed down his pencil. Jada and Kwame had pages of words. Abdul had a hole. Abdul slid down, down, down under the table. He imagined an eraser big enough to erase himself. Nice sneaks. Can I see your story? Mr. Muhammad asked. I don't got a story, Abdul whispered. Everyone has stories. But I can't write like them, Abdul pointed. Me neither, Mr. Muhammad said. Come with me. I want to show you my notebook. That's a mess. I get messy words out so good words can come too. I fix the mess later. Before walking away, he said, keep trying. That gave Abdul an idea. Bismillah, he said. Snap. Abdul scribbled words and made mistakes without erasing. He wrote around the hole, filling the page. I wrote a mess like yours, Abdul told Mr. Muhammad. Mr. Muhammad smiled. Find a great story in there. Abdul squinted. He saw words misspelled, but wondrous and sloppy-looking sentences he loved. Over the next few days, Abdul rewrote a less messy mess, then an even less messy mess. He smiled when he read his story to himself, but when it was time to hand it in, he didn't feel like smiling. That's sloppy, Jada said. You spelled a word wrong, Kwame added. Abdul slipped his paper underneath the others. Some kids are writers, Abdul thought, but not me. Days later, Mr. Muhammad returned. I loved your stories, he exclaimed. I had to read one again and again. It was so good. Everyone sat up. Everyone except Abdul. Kwame whispered, I bet it was mine. I spelled every word right. Jada whispered back, he probably liked mine. I have the best handwriting in the class. Mr. Muhammad started reading the story in a loud, clear voice. It was about a boy with tall hair shaped with sharp lines and skin the orange-brown of sunrise. He watched over the kids stomp, stepping down the block, and the ones breaking to the beat of a city train. He even protected the grown-ups who sold things and were like family. Abdul sat up. It was his story. And then Mr. Muhammad paused. He frowned at the page. Abdul's cheeks burned. Everyone listened, wide-eyed and silent. Mr. Muhammad read on, stopping a few more times at mistakes until he reached the end of the story. That was by Abdul, Mr. Muhammad said. Woo! Abdul slowly looked up. Everyone stared. Were they smiling? Yes, and clapping too. Great story, Kwame told Abdul. I loved it, said Jada. When they returned to their writing, Abdul whispered to Mr. Muhammad, what about my mistakes? Writers make mistakes. We'll work on them. As they worked, Abdul thought, some people are writers, and I am one of them. Go Abdul, go Abdul, go Abdul. Hey, y'all. Oh, wow. I love this story. I love it. So simple, beautifully written, very engaging, warm, makes you feel like you just want to grab Abdul and like, oh, come on, baby. It's going to be all right, sugar. That's how I feel about this story. Okay? I love me some Abdul's story, you guys. It's such a gem, and it's a reminder to how we have to make sure that we are pumping our babies up. Okay, they are literally, they need to be affirmed and reaffirmed over and over again, no matter the age, by the way, no matter the age, but especially when they are young and vulnerable and impressionable. And so these are just some of the gems that I absolutely love in this story. So now, without further ado, it is time. Yes, it is, y'all. Get your devices ready. I'm about to share the Kahoot game, okay? For those of you, your first time joining, so what I do is, like I said, I create Kahoot games, which is an online platform in which you can actually participate by putting in the PIN number, which I'm about to show you shortly. And the PIN number, when you put it in, it'll have you join. Here we go, right here. Kahoot. Bam. All right, let's click share. Okay. And this one has 12 questions. 12. All right, get ready to play, Musa. I'm going to log you in now as well. Let's see. He's in there now. Yep, he is in there now. Okay. So it is coming on. All right, continue. It says continue with no island. Yeah. Let me just continue with no island. All right. I'm going to click start. And again, like I said, very simple. The PIN number is, I'm about to open now. I need to share it with you guys. Let's see, is this the right way? Oh, let me go back. Sorry about that, y'all. Real quick, it's about to come on. Yeah, man. Here we go. Boom. All right, here we go. There. All right, so you guys see on the screen, or you can actually take your phone or device, whatever, you can do the QR code, you can scan it that way if you do not feel like typing in those 7 numbers. All right, type it in. It's going to ask you for your name, or it says nickname, I believe. So you can put your real government name, or you can put your nickname, whatever you choose. And then it's going to pop up on the screen. What's up, Manny in the house? It's 763-311 and then 6 at the end. Put a 6. Yeah, at the end. Yep, perfect. All right. Cool. What's up, CJ in the house? In the house. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do this. All right. This is the time I get excited, y'all. It's 12 questions. Okay. 12 questions. So y'all know how I do, right? I want to see if you really, really listen to the story. Okay. What's up, meant to be? Hold up. What's up, meant to be? How you doing? Meant to be, CJ, Manny. Come on. Let's fill it up. We got enough to have up to 50 participants, okay? And when I start seeing more and more people, because y'all gonna be sharing, right? Y'all better share these lives, okay? So people can see we be hopping it on Sundays, okay? We have fun with these books, all right? And we'll start seeing more and more people roll in, okay? Y'all need to share this, all right? Make sure you're doing that. All right. So I just see three. What you doing? Oh, that's you. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, what's up, Pretty? Hey, Pretty. I love that name. I know that's right. Claim it. That's right. Pretty. Okay. Say don't play. All right. Woo. So that's 4 people. So I'm gonna give it. Let's see. We're about to get ready to start. And anybody who joins, if they're like joining in late, you can still put the pin in because the pin number will always be at the bottom. So that's the cool thing I like about Kahoot. You can come in at any time. All right. But yeah. All right. So I think it's time for us to start. I think we got our crew. You know what I mean? All right. So let me go. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. We're going to press start. All right. Abdul's journey. A story of perseverance. That's something that Kahoot put on that part. I didn't even put all that. But anyway, yeah. Come on, y'all. What did Abdul love to do? Y'all got them answers back quick, okay? Everybody should get this right. Everybody. The pressure is on. I want to see everybody get this right. It's 4 people playing, but I only see 3 answers. I don't know why. All right, awesome. And of course everybody got that right. Did you get your answer? Okay. Let's see. All right, look at y'all. Come on with it. Let's see so y'all can see. All right, Manny got it in first. CJ, meant to be third. Pretty. That's all right, Pretty. You are going to answer the next one. I know you are. I hope you didn't get booted out because I know sometimes that happens. I notice sometimes people be like, they wind up getting booted out or whatever. So hopefully you're still in. Okay. All right, so let's do this. Okay. All right. What was the woman doing in her basement on hot summer days in that little story? What was that woman doing? Let's see if everybody got that. Ooh, we had for those of you who were here for the story, you would have remembered that the lady was selling water ice. I know it, you're thinking, well, she probably was selling snow cones, right? Hot summer day. But that's why you had to be there for the story, right? She was selling water ice. And for my Philly folks out there, y'all know about that water ice, right? That's the home of the water ice, Philly. Okay, even the story takes place in Philadelphia. What did Abdul struggle with throughout the book? Exactly, very good. Writing the words to tell his story, all right? He didn't struggle with coming up with the ideas. That wasn't the problem. It was the writing part. That was the problem. And I'm so proud of you. Look at everybody on that scoreboard. Yay! Woo! Look at that. And CJ, he got a streak with 3 correct answers in a row. Manny still in the lead. Meant to be and Pretty. Hey, Pretty. That's what I'm talking about. Get it. All right. Awesome, y'all. I'm so proud of y'all. 1/3 of the way. 1/3. This is question 4. What was missing from the school books that Abdul was reading and learning from? What was missing from there? That's right. Okay. And I love how the author put that in the book. That's right. Making it a point to say this is what a lot of our kids are missing. They are missing those stories that reflect their experiences, their culture, right? All right, this is something that, and that's the whole point of why we have what we're having right now for you guys, okay? All right, let's do this, y'all. I'm super proud of y'all. Go ahead, y'all. Y'all doing it. How was the boy's physical appearance described in the story that Mr. Muhammad read to the class? Okay. Remember the story that Mr. Muhammad read. How was that boy's physical appearance? Meaning what? His body, right? How was he described? Let's see if everybody got that one. No. Actually, let's see who got the, yeah, one person got that right. That's right. Very good. He had hair shaved low, and it actually said he had the skin the color of night, but I put dark skin because the skin the color of night is the same as having dark skin, right? All right, so let's see. Who was that? Who was able to get that correct? Oh, look at that. That was CJ. Very good, CJ. That's right. 5 correct in a row. Very good. Yep. All right. They didn't describe a boy with locks or afro, right? It was all about the low haircut, right? And even had the high top, right? That was described as well. All right. Good job. Good job, y'all. All right. Let's see. We go to next. All right. Halfway through, y'all. Halfway through. Why did Abdul imagine being erased by a huge eraser? I know this summer I did kind of put an answer in here when you had to like really think. Oh, y'all got it. Very good. I was wondering, I said, I wonder if they're going to pick Jada and Kwame were making fun of him. No. That was not the reason. And y'all, I didn't trip y'all up. Y'all all got that right. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Woo! Go ahead, y'all. Good job. CJ is in the lead. Took over. Manny second. Meant to be coming in third. And Pretty is right there in fourth place. I love it. And shout out to you, CJ. You are doing it. 6 correct answers in a row. Wow. Super amazing. I love it. You guys are just on top of it. How did Mr. Muhammad get Abdul to keep trying to write his story? What did he do? Let's see, everybody got that, okay? All right. So I see 3 of you answered that one. All right, that's right. He showed Abdul that he also had messy writing in his notebook. That's right. And that's the sign of a good teacher, right? A good teacher is showing that student, hey, look, I can relate to you. All right. I understand what you're going through. Okay. All right. Let me show you guys real quick. CJ is still coming in with first place. Manny trailing right there. Meant to be right there. And Pretty is right in the house as well. And remember, again, this is a friendly competition. So please, if you are not getting answers right, it's not just about the answers correct. It's literally about you understanding what was going on in the story and learning. This is a learning space. So please, you guys, I don't want anybody to walk away feeling, hurt or distressed at all. Okay. What made Abdul start to doubt his writing again? Remember how he started getting it back? And the next thing you know, that doubt came right in and just sucker punched him. Oh! We gotta get rid of that doubt, right? Get rid of that doubt. Ooh, let's see. That's right, that's right. So two of you got that correct when Jada and Kwame said it was sloppy with misspelled words, right? Remember that part? Yeah, so it wasn't when he didn't say Jada, yeah, because that wouldn't make him doubtful. If Jada and Kwame said it was really good, that wouldn't make it him doubtful, right? What does it mean when you doubt yourself? What does that mean when you doubt yourself? That means what? That means when you second guess, when you start thinking that, I'm not really that good. Yeah, I suck. You can't do that. All right, so let's go ahead. Good job. I'm proud of all of you. All right, 9 of 12. Let's see. Why did Kwame think his story was the one that Mr. Muhammad read over again? Remember when Kwame, he was like, oh, that. He was like, yeah. This mine. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, exactly. Remember when he said that? He was like, because he spelled every word right. He was like, yeah, he said, yeah, Mr. Muhammad, you got to read my story. Yeah, mine is the one. Okay. No, so it wasn't because he just knew it was better than everyone else's story. No, that wasn't the reason. Remember, he specifically said, my story is the one that he is going to be reading because every word was spelled correctly, right? Because remember, nobody knew yet, like whose story that was going to be read yet. All right, so let's see. Let me show you guys the score right here. So you got CJ in first, then Manny again trailing right there, right? Meant to be. Come on, and pretty. All right, come on, let's do it, y'all. We got this. We got this. All right, let's see. We got 10, 11, then 12. All right, who was the boy that was being described in Abdul's story? Who was that boy that was being described in the story that Abdul wrote and Mr. Muhammad read? Ooh, no. Remember, Abdul, he was describing himself. Remember when he had gave? I'm gonna go back, and all I'm gonna do is just read that page, okay? That one sentence, okay? So remember when Mr. Muhammad started reading the story aloud in a clear voice, it was about a boy with tall hair, with sharp lines, and skin the orange brown of sunrise. Remember, that was Abdul. Tall hair, okay, the sharp lines, and the skin, the color of orange brown sunrise. Abdul was writing about himself in his own story, right? That's the beauty of being able to write stories. You can put whoever you want to put in there, right? You can put whoever you want to put in there, okay? All right, so good. All right, CJ got that one too. Go ahead. All right, I'm proud of you. Proud of all of you. All right, let's do it. We got 11, then 12. Now, what did the author mean when she said Abdul's cheeks burned when Mr. Muhammad frowned at his writing? What did the author mean by that? That's called figurative language, right? I gave you a clue. I gave you a hint when I said that. Is that literal? Did his cheeks really burn? Did they really begin to catch on fire? Actually, he started to feel embarrassed because remember, so I want to make sure that you guys have that understanding, right? So this is why I made it a point to put in the question that the author said his cheeks burned when Mr. Muhammad frowned at his writing. Remember, you see somebody frowning at you, right? You're not gonna feel excited. Excited means that you're happy. You're gonna wonder, like, wait a minute, hold up, what's did he not like it? Like, oh my God, did I do something wrong? What? You see what I'm saying? So that's why it would be, he felt embarrassed, or he started to feel maybe a little hurt, but it was more like an embarrassment. He's like, oh my God, he knew it was his writing, right? So let's see who got that one. All right. Oh, good job. Look at that. Love it. CJ and Pretty. Very good. Excellent. Good job. All right. Go ahead, Manny. Meant to be. Y'all doing it as well. I love it. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's see here. We have our last one. Okay. What was the message that the author was sending in this book? What was the message, the theme of this story? Let's see. So, and that's why I did it like that, right? Notice if you read all 4 answers, okay? So I'll start with the blue one. Stop thinking and being sad, just keep trying. Stop whining and being sad and just keep trying. Well, no, remember when Abdul was not being made fun of by Mr. Muhammad. Because remember, Mr. Muhammad was the one who actually was the catalyst, meaning that he was the one who encouraged Abdul to keep going. All right. He was really like that main reason, right? But remember, yes, you're right. The story did say when you make mistakes, don't give up. But also the message that the author was sending, if you read that last one, everyone's story matters. And when things get hard, you don't give up. So that was like the main message of this story, okay? Because remember, the whole point, Abdul, Mr. Muhammad was trying to teach everybody that you guys can write your own story. You can write from your own experiences. Your story matters. And that was one of the important pieces. And remember when Abdul talked about how the stories that he would read, that they didn't have stories in there about himself, things that he experienced. And so the author was making it a point to say, your story matters. And don't give up when things get hard. All right, so that's why I put that there, okay? So you guys, let's see. Let me go back to let's see here. All right. So I'm proud of all of you. This is like a beautiful, beautiful moment. I love this. Woo! Look at this. All right, we got Meant to Be third, Manny second, and CJ rocking it out with first place. And my girl Pretty in the house as well. Come on, Pretty, rock in with that 4th place as well. I'm proud of all of you. I hope that this was great. I hope this was a learning experience as well. And as you all see, it doesn't matter because you have different age groups in here. I'm not for sure how old CJ, how old you are, and Pretty. But I definitely know Manny, I know he's, 20s. Okay. And my son Musa in the house, Meant to Be. He is 20. All right, just turned 20 yesterday, y'all. Yep. That's right, you guys. So again, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I love this time of day. And make sure that you keep engaging with those books. And please keep reading for at least 30 minutes a day, y'all. All right, talk about the books that you're reading. Share the information. Write down things from the books that you're reading that maybe you are, not familiar with, or that's something you need to go study further. Do all of that, all right? So read and write. I hope that's the takeaway that y'all got too from this story. You should be reading and you should be writing, all right? So again, I thank you. My name is Miss Sasha. You see the ticker at the bottom, ABC Read. You guys, we are always accepting donations as usual to help further our cause in giving books to the community and having dope reading experiences for our community here in the city of Cleveland. So you can donate to our Cash App. You can also go to our website, abcread.org. Okay? So thank you all again for listening. I'm Miss Sasha, and inshallah, God willing, I will see you all next Sunday, same time, same station. All right. Peace.